Good morning, everybody! Welcome to... Whoa, Jesus H. Christ, this guy's gonna cause an accident. Good morning, everybody! Welcome to Tech Examined. This is cool. I like this. I'm Michael. You guys hopefully know me. And today is gonna be a little different. I don't know if I'm gonna necessarily review anything today, but I got a great story, as you can see by the title. My experience picking up my iPhone 7 Plus on Saturday. Holy crap, was it bad. Now let me set the stage for you. Not that I really need to do too much, but Apple Store, busy as all hell. Yeah, you guys know that. Big long line just to check in. So I'm standing there waiting to check in. There's this really nice guy helping everybody up front, signing everybody in on his little iPad. And then, out of nowhere, I feel to the right of me, someone's standing there. Doesn't say anything. I just look over, and he's just standing there in his little Apple shirt with his jeans. And I notice he's got little sandals on. I'm thinking to myself, you're allowed to wear sandals at a job that have, like, some heavy things that could fall on your feet? Okay, whatever. But anyway, he's like, hey man, let me check you in, man. So I said, yeah, I got an email that says my phone is here available to pick up, and I'm part of the Apple upgrade program, and I was told to come check in and let you know to ask for a manager. What? Why would you ask for a manager? I don't get it. Can I see that? So I show him the email, and he even gives even a worse look, like, is this real? Like, huh? Why would you want to see a manager? So he's like, well, what do you need? I said, I'm here to pick up my iPhone. I said, I'm part of the upgrade program. This phone was saved for me. Oh, anybody can help you with that. Okay, well, check me in, son. So he checks me in with his little sandals on. He says, let's go back over here where it's a little less busy. And he stands me by the Apple Watches. I'm like, oh, great. Now I want to buy one of these. So after sitting there what seemed like an eternity, more like 10 to 15 minutes, looking at these Apple Watches and thinking, if these were in stock, I'd have bought one by now. Guy comes over with a little iPad. What's your name? Mike Panetta. Said I got this email. Told the guy when I checked in. Says, my phone's here, I can pick it up. Okay. Here's one of those. You said your phone, you got an email? I said, yeah. I said, email's right here. Can you hold on a minute? I said, yeah. I said, I'm part of the upgrade program. Yeah. Hold on. Goes away for maybe like a couple minutes, 2-3 minutes tops. Comes back. Yeah, we have your phone held for you in the back. I need to get a manager. Really? Says someone else is gonna help you in a minute. Fuck! Apparently I had to get like a specialist. I don't know. So I waited another few minutes. You are not gonna believe who comes over. Not gonna believe it. You'll never guess. Santa Claus. Santa Claus came over. Look, proof. See? I told you. Santa Claus. Guy was awesome. So it doesn't end there though. Gets all my information, and going smoothly, and says, put all your information in, doing the upgrade program, puts that in, they have to run your credit again, you're approved, go to activate it. Verizon says to call them. He goes, wait a minute, let's take a look at this again. Checks my information, double checks it, got all the info, tries it again, same thing. Call Verizon. Mother effer. So he's like, you know what, let me call. Gets on the phone. We're experiencing extremely high call volumes. Puts the phone down and he goes, they said they're experiencing extreme high call volumes. And he looks around the store to the myriad of people that are standing in there and he goes, bet they ain't busier than we are. 20 minutes, 25 minutes later.
Welcome to Verizon, how may I help you?
Puts all our information in, puts me on the phone, I give her my password and all that sort of stuff. And all I hear him say is, no, we ran the credit, it was approved. I'm not sure why you don't see it on your side. It's approved. I don't think he's gonna want to run it again. Those are his exact words. I am livid at this point because I go on and check my little credit score on Credit Karma. Sure enough, there's a credit inquiry on my credit report from Citizens Bank, who runs the upgrade program. So at this point, he is apologizing up and down, and I'm thinking, how hard can I be on Santa Claus? I mean, really, Santa Claus. So he says, can you hold on 1 second? I'll be right back. So he comes back and he says, Mike, he said, I am so sorry this is happening. He says, unfortunately, I have to leave. I'm done my shift. And he said, I would normally stay. He said, but I have to travel out of the state. End of September. He's traveling. Wonder where he's going. See? See? His hair was all short. He's got to let it grow, get long. Big old beard, white. Yeah? No? I said, yes, it's a big deal. I said, but it's not your fault. You did everything you needed to do. So what are we going to do now? He said, I am passing you over to one of my other coworkers, and he's going to finish this up and see if we can do this without running your credit again. Most likely we're going to have to. I said, whatever. I said, that's fine. I said, I'll deal with that part later with Verizon. So I get another guy who might just be older than this guy, takes me over to another table, and before we get started anything, I said, look, I said, I'm at 1% on my phone now. We're going to need to do some sort of logging off and clearing everything out. I'm going to need you to plug me in because I don't have any cables. My wife took my keys because she left to go to another store away from Apple, not even in the mall. She's like, I'm out. I'm going to Toys R Us. Our date night's ruined. She was pissed. So I didn't have my keys, which had a lightning cable on it, and I left my bag in the car, which had a battery, lightning cables, everything in it. So this guy goes, no problem, I can get you a cable. I hope the hell so. We're in the Apple store. And as he's coming back, I notice, like, it looks like a 30-pin connector. And I thought maybe it's just a multi-cord. So I didn't say anything. And I see out of the corner of my eye, he's plugging it in, and sure enough, it's just a 30-pin connector. And he picks up the phone, and he goes, oh. And he goes, oh, this is a 30-pin connector. Really? I'm like, oh my, you can't write this shit. You cannot write this shit. Alright, so my phone's charging. Everything gets activated. Gets the phone reset, there's plenty of a charge in there, and he gets me all set up as far as the phone goes. Now, I ordered that awesome coral blue case for the 7 Plus. I ordered the 7. You dumbass. Not even available. So I should have realized that I had the wrong one when they said it was in stock, right? That's on me. But my wife was so pissed off because we were supposed to have a date night and it was only supposed to take 20 minutes to a half hour to get all this taken care of. So I didn't even bother looking for another case or a screen protector. I passed. So I was like, forget it. Let's just go and be done with it. Score on Credit Karma. Sure enough, there is a credit. So that's the story of my lovely iPhone experience. And, you know, it is what it is. There's not really a whole lot I can do. I called up Verizon and spoke to someone today in regards to the whole situation, and they apologize up and down, but there's nothing they could really do as far as anything else goes. But, you know, useless is useless. They just took my information and heard my complaint. I do have some things that I'm going to be working on this week for the channel. One being giving you a little bit of information on that V20 that I just got in. So I want to do something a little special with the vlog with that and, you know, give you guys some shots on the phone. Because, I mean, the idea is that the phone is just kind of for show because it's not really a finished product. So I don't know if the bugs and everything that are happening to it, obviously, are fair to sit there and say there's a problem with the phone. I mean, really, they just did send it out just to show you guys exactly what everything looks like and just to give an overall first impression of the phone design itself. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a like. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to get the next video. And when you do subscribe, there's that stupid little bell that you gotta click on, and you have to change that to be notified of all my new videos. If you don't, then for some reason you might not see them all. I don't know why that is. And it's bad enough because, you know, I don't get seen as it is. So, you know, so please make sure you click on that and get notified of my new videos. So that about does it for me, guys. And of course, until the next one, see ya!